Yo, my name is KC, and I've been home about 6 weeks and some change. I did about 35 months in the Department of Corrections, a couple different places. Ended up being blessed with an early release opportunity, so I took advantage of that. I went to CIP, which is a boot camp style program, and upon a 6 month completion of that, you get released a little bit early, save some time on your sentence. So with that being said, prior to my boot camp experience, I did my 30 plus months in a medium facility, and pretty much every day I tried to at least write a journal entry of some kind, you know what I'm saying? So between writing a bunch of music and whatever, trying to keep my mind off of being on the inside, I would try to keep up with a journal, just, you know what I'm saying, to capture the experience or whatever, what I was going through at the time, for lack of better words. But so basically what I'm gonna do here is read some of these journal entries, you know what I'm saying, kind of give y'all an inside look at the mind of an incarcerated brother, you feel me? Let me see. So my state issue vacation had started, I think, June of 2018. You know what I'm saying? I don't think my journal entries start from the first day, but I think so the first entry is a couple months later. You know what I'm saying? When you first get to prison, you gotta wait for canteen, gotta wait for a pencil, paper, all that. So it took me a few months to get situated, but this first journal entry is from October 5th, 2018. So June, July, August, September, about 4 months in. It say October 5th, 2018, 1 a.m. I've been locked up before. None of those times was anything like this. A few months in the workhouse on a couple different occasions. My last time was like 240 days, so 8 months. But the difference between the workhouse and prison is 8 months is the longest you can do in the workhouse. So if nothing else, you'll be home in less than a year. And if you're lucky enough to have a job, you get out every day to go to work. Prison, St. Cloud to be exact, it'll break you if you let it. In my case, it feels like I haven't even started doing my time. I've been here almost 4 months, and my out date is November 2022. So that's about 4 years from now. The reason I said it doesn't feel like I'm even started doing my time is because the entire time I've been here, I've been waiting to find out if I'll get to go to boot camp, the early release program, and hopefully get out sooner, or a lot sooner than I expected. Or I'll be in here till I'm 33 years old. I kind of remember that day vividly though, you know what I'm saying? Just, man, sitting at 28, 29 years old, thinking about being in jail till I'm 32, 33. So I just have to wait and see. In this facility, other than going to chow 3 times a day, the only other time you have out of your cell is after 6 p.m. twice a day for 30 to 45 minutes. I understand that this is prison, but it's inhumane to keep people locked in a cell for 21, 22 hours a day. For different custody levels, there are different facilities that you do your time. I never understand how is it that even if you are medium/minimum custody level, why do they have the people in the same facility as people with a higher custody level? If that's the case, then there's no reason for custody levels, points, facilities, or anything like that. Everyone is housed the same. By the end of the year, I'll be reclassified to minimum, so how is it that I'd possibly still be housed in a closed custody facility? So that was the first entry in my journal, 4 months into prison. I don't keep a date for some of them, but this next whatever entry is at 8 a.m., whatever day this is. It said, you would think being locked in a cell most of the day will be punishment enough. But no, the worst part is every day there's some annoying CO on a loudspeaker who seems to feel the need to yell into the microphone. By 7 a.m., after calling everybody for their passes and work switch outs, it seems like they do the yelling on purpose. It's a fucking microphone. I don't understand why they feel the need to scream into a microphone. That defeats the purpose. Sometimes I believe that having an education and common sense is not a requirement to work in a prison. A lot of guards seem to either be dumb or they just act dumb. If you ask them a question, majority of the time they don't know. Otherwise, they lie and act like they do know. I have a newfound respect for certain people who've had to unfortunately endure this cruel and unusual punishment for years at a time and are somehow able to still get out and function as a normal person. This shit will definitely take a toll on you if you let it. My advice to myself is to pray and stay strong. It'll all be over one day. Mind you, this is in the mindset of me 5 months into prison looking at doing 4.5 years basically. So obviously I wasn't in my right mind, whatever you want to call it, anxious, nervous, scared, whatever the feelings I was going through at the time. But trust me, if you stick with this little whatever YouTube videos of my time in prison, it gets good. You know what I'm saying? I'll add some insight, you know what I'm saying, outside of the journal entry and little stuff I went through, like one of my first meals in the chow hall, how one dude gets up and tries to fight almost the whole chow hall or whatever, and you know the police end up having to come through, mace everybody, whatever the case may be. That was my first experience, but it wasn't gonna be the last, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna keep these too long, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe if it gets interesting we'll go longer than that. But yeah, my next entry is October 6th, so you know what I'm saying, stick with me, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back and see what happened see what got me to this point right here, you feel me? All right, KC, I'm out.